What's up, Ruthless Nation? Here we are Thursday evening. You know what that means? It's the Ruthless Pro Series. It's going to be race 2 of Season 5. And it's going to happen at the concrete jungle of Dover. Yes, the Monster Mile. Who can miles the monster gobble up tonight? But tonight we have a surprise as the pole sitter. The West Higgins ORV Pole Award winner for Dover will be Crimson Sky in the 51 car. So excited to see that guy get up there. He had a 22.749 to nab the pole here at Dover. Excited to get on with Dover. Hopefully it is a nice clean race, as we had some lagging weather come through at the end of Vegas, which cut that race short. But hopefully we'll get in all 200 laps here at Dover to see who can really win this thing, because it's going to come down to some serious pitting if it stays green. A lot of guys, I believe 21 drivers tonight in the field. So that's going to be a big deal. We're going to try to look at the race rules real quick. I'm hearing that Gapo Musa game time decision out with a headache. But stage 1 will require 1 pit on 37 laps. The next 2 stages at 78 and 77 laps will require 3 pit stops. Total race will come down to 199 laps with the burnout rule in effect. These guys will get 24 laps of tank, and that will be pushing it. Everybody will pit from the backstretch down in before you enter turn number 3. So you have to ride that apron around to the entry of pit road, which can be rather tricky whenever you're coming up on that pit line. It really sneaks up on you quickly. So if we get some green flag stops in tonight, I imagine that we'll see some pit road speeding penalties. But we are waiting right now for the guys to go live. Thanks to West Higgins ORV, our Pole Award sponsor, caution sponsor, pit road sponsor, and SKU Car, the sponsor of the last lap, every stage break as well, and the restart zones here in the Ruthless Racing Pro Series. Everybody hang out, hang loose. We will get going from Dover here with race number 2 in Season 5. All right, folks, we're loading into Dover here. It's going to be the Dryden 400. Miles the Monster is hungry, so we'll see who's going to be able to gobble up this evening as we take on race number 2. Had 28 drivers last week, 21 this week. A lot of guys are part-time. You'll see them come and go throughout the season. Like I said, game time decision headache for Gapo Musa. Going to be out. Guess he's having some migraines. But thanks to everybody tuning in. Please hit that like button. If you're like me, you got both the race and the stream up. But we're underway here through the SKU Car restart zone. It's Crimson leading us off here at Dover. Parley on the outside. Corey will be down here starting 3rd. Dak Fu in 4th, followed by Jason rounding up your top 5. But let's not forget on back through the field here. Things could get crazy coming right out of there, out of turn number 2. For the most part, looks like everybody has survived. So far, so good. Hollywood starting towards the rear this evening. Not sure what had caused that to come about. Nonetheless, we'll keep our eyes on that 21 car, who did start last. So maybe just an issue there in qualifying. Had to go make a tweak or two. Parley up front here with Crimson. Crimson still leading. Goes around and takes lap number 1. And that'll be a lead lap for Crimson here from Dover. Crimson starting on that pole. This could be a really good race car out front this evening. 1 through 5 look pretty good. We see some guys getting off the wall there, coming down the backstretch. So far, so good through here. Let's get back here in the pack, see where Hollywood's at. There he is. He's moved up quite a bit here. 21 cars. It's going to be tough. Shepard back there in the 48. See where Big Ben's running so far. He's trying to find his way around here in that 6 machine. Rico making a start there in that 42. Nash Carrillo in the 20. Bo Hunter in the 47. Got Elvis there in the 99. Big Ben trying to find a spot to maybe get around that 99 here. SMAF a part of that pack as well. We go up to Bean Izzy here in the 11. Looks like he's moving slowly but surely up through the top 10. Sir Gillian's there. Yes, Gillian's now in 10th there. Well, he's battling the 24 G-Dog for it. G-Dog right now is holding on to the 10th position. 9th goes to Bean Izzy. Showstopper had a real good run there at Las Vegas. Maybe didn't shape out the way he wanted it to with the lag storm that came through, but nonetheless a really good drive there out of Bean Izzy. And G-Dog, as we mentioned, he is holding on to the top 10. He's got Sir Gillian's right there in the 12. Kenrod finds himself up here trying to move into the top 5. Right now finds himself in the back half of our top 10. Haybell there in the 2 as well. Same position as Kenrod basically. Trying to get up through there and make things happen. Dak Foo's been hanging on to this 4th position since the start. Now we have the 2 back here trying to make a move on Jason. And try to find the 2 car here. There he is, Haybell. Got door-to-door racing here between him and the 33. The outside line is preferred on the back stretch, but you got to be clear of this car, as you saw Jason do there in the 23, to get back down to the bottom. But a real good job by Haybell to sneak in front of Kenrod there in the 8. And they got Showstopper right there in the 77, moving his way up and through this top 10. G-Dog back there finds himself in 10th. He has get back here to that battle right there with the 12, a big pack of them. Got the 12 hanging up on the outside. Bean Izzy in the 11, and some guys get loose down there on the bottom, it seems like. 99's right there. He's got a front row seat to all that action. Hollywood's right there just waiting for something to break loose, and hopefully it's not a car bringing somebody into the inside wall. Like I said, 1 pit stop to get through this. Stage. Sorry, I thought I heard something on the radio that maybe we had some contact. Hollywood's getting drove down the track by the 99. Oh, and the 6 is around the Big Ben. It's going to be the big crash here to start everything off. That'll certainly be a caution. We're waiting for the flag to come out, but nothing happened, so we're going to have a manual caution here. We'll see how many laps we have left, see if that will insinuate. Yeah, that will eliminate the 1 pit stop that we had here in stage number 1. I think pit road's closed this time. It should be. Should be going single file. Just making a quick flip through the field, make sure everybody is getting into single file order as they should. Seemed like we had a little bit of issue with that last week at Vegas. But first caution is out. We saw the 6. Actually, it started with the 99 and the 21. I think the 6 was just trying to avoid anything going up the track, got off the apron, and somebody got into his rear end while he was loose there. But now this will bring everyone down pit road under caution. Pit road is open. Now, speeding penalties can happen here under caution, so we'll see if maybe somebody gets nabbed with one. See if anybody got a speeding penalty. 4 tires and fuel to make it to the end of the stage should be the move for these guys. Crimson has led every lap to this point. I think we're about 10 through right now. You see drivers going down pit road now to get their service under this manual caution. Hollywood with the first pit stall. That's not what you really want. So we'll see how long this stop's going to take him. See if he's able to beat anyone off pit road. Right here, he's going to sneak right in front of G-Dog. That might put Hollywood up into the top 10. He was flirting with that positioning before the caution came out. But right now, not sure how many more pace laps. Maybe... Okay, yeah, so we'll be doing the choose rule this time, Bob. Thanks to anybody tuning in. Please hit the like button. If you're watching Thursday Night Football, James Cook, if he's in your fantasy league, you're probably enjoying that. 3 touchdowns before halftime for James Cook of the Buffalo Bills. And Turndabalova is not having his greatest game. All right, choose rule in effect. We get back around here. We will be going green. Everybody that chooses the bottom. Looks like a lot of guys choosing to stay down on the bottom, and it's going to be a good position change for some of these guys, taking advantage of everybody who did not want to pit, or sorry, take the bottom line. My bad, but Crimson is in control of the field. We're looking at 60 miles an hour here for the pace speed. And the race will continue here once we get to the skew car restart zone. Got Jack in the chat. Thanks for joining us here this evening. Weird skew car restart zone here, but we're back underway here from Dover. Under control of this race is Crimson Sky in the 51. And right back out to where he left it off. Dak goes down to second place. And that's a big move there by the man in the 19. He was running around 4th position to start this whole thing. Parley was in 2nd. Now he'll move back to 3rd. Oh, we got one up into the wall here. I think we got a big wreck back there somewhere. It's caused the real caution to come out. Ben around again. I'm not sure who else might have got into that. Maybe D-Dub's here. Not seeing anybody else. So that would be the first real caution, game-initiated caution here in stage number 1. So now it'll be sort of a sprint to the finish. I assume coming fresh off that manual caution. Didn't even really get the field restarted. Unfortunately, it was the number 6 car, I think, a part of that was in the first caution. All right, once again to the skew car restart zone we go for another restart here in stage number 1 from Dover, and we're back underway. Let's see if Crimson continue his stage 1 dominance. It's been marred by a little bit of caution activity. Oh, somebody there in the 2. I think that's Bean Izzy. I believe it was. No, I'm sorry, it's Haybell. Well, like I said, numbers are going to be hard to get accustomed to with all these guys out there. Look back through the field, looks like a clean restart so far, possibly 3 wide right here behind Kenrod. Oh, off the wall goes Haybell, unfortunately. Watched everything happen there off of Kenrod. 3 wide coming out of 2. That can't be good. 24 G-Dog way down to the inside, but he will survive. A country boy can do so. 24 G-Dog there now on your screen. Looks like the front of the pack's getting in order while the back's still trying to sort out where they want to go. Out there on the outside's Dan the Man. He had a good run there at Vegas. Came into the top 3. Oh, 42's off the wall of Rico. That's a huge wreck here. He hits Bow Hunter. That's going to be 2 cars. And that's going to be another caution. saw Haybell with some trouble there. Up front, he got in the wall a little bit, sort of scattered everybody out, but this accident happened towards the rear of the field. I think the 42 got loose, had the 47 to the inside of him, and made another caution happen. Third caution here at stage number 1. We'll have to see how many laps are remaining here in this stage. It looks like some guys will not be pitting. Some guys will. Field position going to be huge here. But let's try this again. Skew car restart zone number 3 for stage number 1. And we're back underway with Crimson Sky in control once again. Looks like the 6 of Big Ben. I could have been seeing that wrong. Yeah, it definitely was. It's the 31 of Corey up there. Oh, we're 3 wide again through the first few turns. Another guy gets off the wall. Oh, a couple of guys save it down there on that inside portion of the track. Way up the track now goes real low. 3 wide. Oh, we're wrecking. 18's up in the air and over off the banking. The 42 will hit the wall again. The 27's around along with the 18 of SMAF. Another huge crash here at Dover. '18 goes airborne there for that wreck. What a ride there for a driver in the 18 SMAF. Once we can get back up here to him, he saw himself do a little topsy-turvy Corey LaJoy. I'm hearing maybe a little bit of a pile-up is what caused that, with maybe someone presenting some symptoms of the lag. D-Dubs was also a part of that mess back there. We're hearing the 77, maybe a little bit of lag. Crimson Sky once again under control of the field through the skew car restart zone, and we get going once again here in stage number 1. Oh, and a huge wreck before we even get restarted. It might be the pile up of the ages here in Ruthless Racing. Look at that, a parking lot coming at the end of pit road. And they're still parked. E-brakes have been pulled. And this is a catastrophe. In the nicest terms I can maybe use. But Crimson, on the other hand, loving it. He's probably led about every lap. I think he has led every lap of the race so far. Stage 1 looking tough so far. Hopefully this is not the story of Dover tonight. Unfortunately, too many cars to say who was involved in that one, but Skew Car getting a lot of shout outs tonight. Go follow Skew Car on X, West Higgins ORV on YouTube. Crimson Sky once again in control. And gets us going here once again in stage number 1. Now this time we will look to see what's going to happen. Down on the apron goes Jason. That's going to force him 3 wide with Shepard almost. Lets out of it, thinks differently. Now it's going to force the rest of them 3 wide. Coming off of turn number 2, not where you want to be 3 wide. We saw a lot of guys get kind of smashed down to that inside wall. All right, we're coming down to it here in stage number 1. The 42 back there, Rillo's around by himself. 42 of, I'm sorry, Rico, not Rillo. Rillo's here in the 20. Rico, not Rillo. My bad. Big Ben's trying to make something out of stage number 1. Don't know if he can do it or not. He's been in about every accident that's possibly been had here at Dover. But we are coming down to the end of stage number 1. Hopefully we can finish this under green. Crimson's trying to hold off Parley as well as the 77 there. I think a showstopper, who is followed by Corey here. Let's see, things could get dicey up front here for the end of the stage. Going to have 2 to go right now. Be 1 to go left in the stage when we get back around. We see some guys there in the back half of our top 5. Some guys back there in the top 10 trying to get things happening. Parley goes down to the inside. Can't make it happen. Crimson's got 1 to go here in stage number 1. Can he nab that lucrative stage win? A little bump there from Parley. Up the track goes Crimson. He's going to hit the wall and get slow. Put Showstopper out of line. Parley will take the lead on the last lap of stage number 1. The bump and run almost worked to perfection. And it will result in a stage win for Team Penske here from Dover in stage number 1. A caution-filled one at that. And nobody wrecks coming across the line. I cannot believe it. Rillo, the only one who got around there in that restart. That will be the end of stage number 1. Crimson possibly left the bottom open a little bit. And, you know, when you're fighting for stage points in such a large field, I could see that, you know, he just took the opening there on the last lap, got Crimson up the track, little bump and run action. But that will be the conclusion of stage number 1. Parley will be your stage 1 winner there in the 17. Stage break and pit stops brought to you by West Higgins ORV. Restart will be brought to you by Skew Car. Stage number 2 coming up. 3 pit stops if we get there. Haybell will come out on the point for stage number 2. We're hearing on the radio maybe the 11 didn't have a great pit stop. Team couldn't get all the tires on it. So now he's going to be up there in trouble. He'll just have more worn tire, but it won't necessarily kill him. Oop, got a little swirly there off of turn 4. The 11 is up there on that older tire. Everybody's going to have to try to find a spot to get around him here. As we come out of 2, some guys start to go down towards the bottom. Sir Gilliams gives us a good look at that. It is 78 laps here in stage number 2 with those 3 required pit stops. Oh, guys off 4 getting a little shaky. As we sort of double file here around probably about 10th position there. Oh, way down to the inside goes the 48 of Shepard. He comes back up, gets to 19, and we have got cars around. That'll probably bring out the caution. I'm just seeing Shepard right now. So I don't think that's going to be a caution. All right, it's going to be just 1 car around there on that spin, so that's what we'll consider it. Big Ben in the 6. Like I said, been a part of probably every incident. 11 back there has got the 24 G-Dog. Like we said, old tires there for the 11. Shepard, unfortunately, the only one a part of that mess that got slowed down enough to consider it a caution. Just 1 guy. Hollywood has now moved up here. Looks like he's flirting with about, let's see, 4, 8, 9th position. Crimson finds himself down here in a battle on the low side. 2 by 2 with Hollywood pushing him down towards turn number 1. That'll leave the 2 of Haybell out there on the outside as Crimson continues to creep up the field. Like I said, won the pole award, led all but 1 lap in stage number 1, and unfortunately it was the one that mattered for the points. A little bump and run got him up the track. Felt like maybe he left the bottom open just a tad bit too much, as now he's looking to make a move on Jason down to the inside. I think we got a real good car here out of Crimson this evening. Parley, the winner of stage number 1, continues to hold the lead up here, as he'll have the 31 of Elvis behind him. We try to find, or Corey, I'm sorry. Try to find out who's that behind him there. That's Dan the Man. Finished top 3 at Vegas. Looks like guys are a little more organized for this run here in stage number 2 after a messy stage number 1. And I say you're right, Superflow. 51's trying to get back to the bumper of that 17. Still got Hollywood right there. We got the 11 pitting. If I can find him here. There he goes. Oh no, it's Haybell going to pit for one of his 3 stops here in stage number 2. 2 car goes down in there. Hopefully he got in there good. That's not a bad strategy there, as hard as everyone's fighting throughout this field. Come down and get one of those stops over with right now. He should be pretty decent on that move with 68 laps remaining here in the stage. 24 laps per run. Six of Ben working there against the 99. Shepard's down pit road. He was a part of that incident there at the end of stage. I think it was stage 2 or stage 1. I don't know. So much has happened already here. There's the 48 and the 2 is going to battle it off door to door from pit road. Shepard might have won that battle. The 11 is now down pit road. Hearing that the 16 was involved in something. Not seeing the 16. Looks like the 11 is going to have a pass-through penalty to serve for coming up on the track prematurely. Nope, coming up on the track while entering pit road. Parley and 1, 2, 3 sit up front like this. That would be the rest of the pack right here trying to chase them down. That's 4th on back. Crimson here in that rocket ship of a 51 car with Hollywood right behind him trying to get things done as well. That's a good pusher to have behind you there if you're Crimson. And these two might be the fastest 2 cars in the field, as Hollywood's had to work all the way back from last place to get up here. Sitting in top 5 right now. Kenrod there in 6th. Jason is trying to catch up to this 3-car group, and that would put us 5 against 3. Not a huge advantage here at Dover, but that Crimson Sky in that 51 is looking rather good. And not to mention, you know, if we stay green here, it's going to be 3 pit stops, so you got 3 chances to hopefully someone makes a mistake. But now you see Crimson starting to pull away a little bit here from the 21. But I don't know if he's getting any closer to these guys up here in the top 3. They're running really consistent laps. Dan DeMann, you can see, against Corey has moved up to 2nd. Corey got into the wall there off turn number 2. That's something that we figured we might see. 27 down pit road. That's going to be D-Dubs. Dak Fu we saw earlier, he was battling up there in that top 5, but something here in stage number 2 has changed. Not looking as good. Now you can see them starting to close that gap back up to Crimson here. Hollywood's going to go down pit road this time. Try to get one of his pits out of the way. Hollywood is down pit road. So far, I think everybody got on pit road good, except for the 11. He had to serve a pass-through. '51 of Crimson's down pit road. Jason down pit road now. A lot of guys getting one of those pits down. Got a slew of drivers going down. 24, 12, and the 47 down pit road. A lot of these guys remain on track. D-Dubs has already went down pit road. Dan DeMann continues as the leader. Hollywood's coming back onto the track now. Dan the Man will go down pit road, followed by Corey from the lead. Oh, into the grass. There goes Dan the Man. See if they can get him slowed down here. Back there's Kenrod as well. Crimson's on pit road, coming off of pit road right now. Feel like this is a great opportunity for, Crimson to maybe close this gap a little bit. Got some tough times on the pit stops here. Some slower pit stops. A lot of these guys start to get back out on the track. And as the rest of our crew starts to go down pit road, a lot of these other guys have already made their stop. Sir Gillian's just came off of pit road. Ben is the leader right now down pit road. So we'll wait and see who's going to take over the lead from Ben. Somebody got up into the wall back there around Sir Gillian's, I saw on his stream rather. Right now it's looking like the 42 of Rico is our leader, possibly running long. Yeah, Rico's out here. He is our leader right now, and he'll be going down for pit road. Hopefully everything goes smoothly for him there in that 42. He's been one of those guys stuck up in those incidents throughout the race. So now we'll be looking to see where this lead is going to change. Should be Parley coming back around if he had a good pit stop. He's going to be lapping somebody here in the 27, I do believe. And he will as 27 almost gets off the wall. Maybe he did touch the wall there a little bit. There's Crimson, and then we look ahead. There's Hollywood. So Hollywood able to beat Crimson off pit road there. And I think 1-2. We're still waiting to get their lap back here from the 42, but I think 1-2 is going to belong to Parley and Hollywood. Yes, the 17 will cycle around to first position. .27 showing there, D-Dub showing some track etiquette, letting these guys around. You see him up here on the high side. This could get interesting here on the exit. Yeah, they're going to have to just file right back in behind him and try to get to the inside of the 27 here in turn 1. Top 5 able to do so. See, we look ahead off of Corey's look. He's got Dan the Man ahead of him, who is tightly packed there with Crimson. Hollywood's in second, starting to get chased down by the rest of these guys. That's those fresher tire. I think about a lap difference here between these guys as Dan the Man goes down to the inside, takes over third place. Might wash up here a little bit, but Crimson going to let off the throttle, give him a little help. You see there is the 31. That's Corey. He rounds up your top 5 right now. Jason there in 6th. And he's trying to catch back up to this bunch. Crimson goes around up to the high side. Maybe got a little loose there off 4. And that allowed Corey to go around him. Now we're starting to see this 51 car maybe need to find an adjustment or two here on this next pit stop. Or maybe an adjustment that they did not like there in that race car. Let's get back here to Hollywood. He's the second place car. He is trying to chase down the 17. You can see up ahead. There's the 17 of Parley, a great pit road entry and exit, stage 1 winner here. And, knock on wood, on his way to a great stage number 2. But still 2 pit stops for most of these guys to finish this stage. We'll get that lap count whenever they get around this time. You see Shepard, unfortunately, is not having the race that he wants. I think that wreck did happen here at the beginning of stage number 2. But about that lap count coming down the back stretch there is 48 remaining. That'll put 47 remaining here in stage number 2 right here. 2 pit stops still remaining with that. Yep, you can see the 6 down pit road already. I don't know if those earlier... So we're hearing some lag issues here from the 12. Oh, looks like we're seeing some lag out of everybody here. I think our lobby has gone to another lag storm rolling through the area. Oh, we got Rico around here. We're going to have a caution at the line. Not sure how this is going to work out. We got guys down pit road. All right, let's get everybody across the line, see how this is all going to shape out. Lag storm. Unfortunately, this is the state of this game. Try to get everybody lined up. So we're going to look at Harley. Should be the leader. And the 6 of Ben, he had just went down pit road. Alright, so we're going to try to get things figured out so everything's even when we get back going about where people were sitting and whatnot. Okay, it just straight kicked me out of there. I didn't even get an option. Yeah, I've never had that happen before, actually. It just kicked me out. So that was interesting. Alright, so good thing I've been here before. We'll get back in there and we'll watch them try to sort this out. I have never seen that happen before. Just me get kicked out of there. Thanks everybody joining in. Unfortunately, we've got some lag storms rolling through Maryland, Delaware. I don't know. I think it's in Delaware. Dover, Delaware. Who gives a shit? Dover, England. How about that? But yeah, everybody's trying to get everything figured out for what we're going to do is a couple. I would imagine maybe a 7%, then a 13% to finish this race. We'll see how this ends up working out. Some guys had already pit, which that will be interesting. Probably try to go back before those pit stops. So far, so good. I don't see anybody kicked out of the race, so. Some of these guys that already pit their second stop, they'll be laps down, I think, when we restart. That'll be unfortunate. I'm going to get kicked out again. Don't do it to me. I think we're starting to see guys leave, okay. Yep, we will get this restarted. All right, so I was right with, we're going to run a 7% race to finish stage number 2, back out, and then a 13%er for the last stage. That should change how the pits and stuff will work out. We had an eventful stage number 1, which Parley ended up winning. But stage number 2 is still up in the air as they just continue to try to get things sorted out here through the weather. Alright, looks like they're getting everything in order, trying to get a new lobby up. Shepard's still on track. Like I said, not the race he had wanted so far, but quick race recap. Parley was the leader whenever this went into Lagageddon. Hollywood was in second. Crimson Sky was her pole sitter. And he had a few issues here since the bump and run on him in the last lap of stage number 1, but we saw him moving back up the field there. So we're waiting on the new lobby to get going. Shepard somehow still on track. All right, looking for everything to get in order here for us. All right. So far, like we'd mentioned, second half getting going here in the Thursday Night Football, if anybody's watching. James Cook having the game of his life. Buffalo marching towards midfield right now, up 14 points on the Dolphins. Both teams 1-0 there in the AFC East. So far, looking pretty abysmal there for the Dolphins. But I feel like they could easily change this game, get a turnover or stop. Quick touchdown to Tyreek or Waddle would definitely be a good thing for Miami right now. Buffalo still marching. Hit a quick screen there to get to midfield. Also maybe behind the real stream as I've got it lagged back a little bit, trying to keep up with it. Right now we got everybody getting back into the lobby, trying to get things in order. I'm sure we'll have a pace lap or so to get everything in order, to get people back laps down and all that good stuff. And they made the lobby too little. They made the lobby too small, so I couldn't join. They don't pay me enough for this, all this waiting. I'm just kidding. Thanks to anybody tuning in. We're just trying to wait out the lag storm. We got the jet dryers out there blowing all the lag off the concrete right now. Please hang with us. But if you're watching Thursday Night Football, let me know. Do you think the Fins can come back? Looks like they may be going down 17 before they can even cut into this lead that Buffalo has put upon them. And unfortunately, Miami has burned one of their timeouts already. Only 12:22 left in the third on a 3rd down and 7 play. Absolutely just tough going there for Mike McDaniels. We're trying to get this going. He did not kick me. I can't see the lobby because someone's took my spot. All right, I'm good. We're good. I can't talk to him, but we're good. We're good. Bro, we were good. We were good, bro. Unfortunate. They thought they kicked me out of the lobby, but they didn't. What a shit show. Nah, shit happens, man. This game is on its last leg. Well, thanks to everybody hanging in there. I think Hollywood has me muted on PlayStation. He didn't see my shit. What a dirty dog. Well, let's just look at the chat. See who's talking out here. Is anybody talking out here? Y'all say something in the chat for me. Also hit that like button. Would much appreciate it. All right. 16th time's a charm, fellas. Hopefully no one jumps in here. I think D-Dubs has retired his vehicle. Let me join the race. All right, cool. Holy cow, man. All right, so Miami gets a stop up, or down 14 rather, riding the chain train and that sore ankle right now. A-Chain, or A-Chain, however he wants it to be pronounced. A-Chain, I do believe, has got a touchdown here, but only a field goal from Sanders after that. Was tied 7-7 at one point in this game. We'll have a couple pace laps to get everybody back in their orders. Guys who were laps down will go back down laps. And we are still lagging. Can't get a good race in on this game. You can see the darkness in the background. There's the rain that is hitting Dover and really screwing up what could be a good time. All right, try this again. Okay. A little clear skies on this one. Maybe we'll have another. I don't know. Looking pretty dark back there. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. That's the worst I've ever seen. That's the worst I've ever seen. This is ridiculous. Look at the 12. Holy shit. Bro's getting his rear tire changed over the wall. What is this? Look at that. That was nuts. Well. We'll try it again. Probably going to lose a stream or two here to watch. Let's see. I think our stream ended over there. Hopefully someone else is still streaming. If not, we'll just we'll do it butt naked, as the kids say. Let's see, we got B Nizzy still alive. Got Bow Hunter alive. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Man, Tua. Rest in peace, man. What in the hell? All right. Let's check the chat one more time as we wait. We're going to have a few moments with the pace laps. Took me a second to think of the word. All right. Tua Tagovailoa turned the ball over. Pick 6. If he is your quarterback tonight, Godspeed, brother. You probably lost this week. Bro's got like negative 13 points probably. All right. Yeah. Flag. Hollywood got kicked. Oh, yeah. I promise I'll end everybody's suffering if this continues, and we're just going to say the booth ran out of money this race. Throw in a Zen. Just give you all a burp for entertainment. Jesus. Well, you're missing Stu because I can't find your lobby. There we go. Okay. Try this again, folks. Holy shit. All right, maybe we'll get something going this time. Whew, Lord. Yep, huge lag. All right. Executive decision here, folks, watching. Unfortunately, NASCAR Heat 5 is just not going to allow us to finish this race. And all right, so I'm hearing some things happen to Tua out here on the field. I've not seen it yet. Like I said, I'm a little bit behind the live version of the football game. Uh, Guys, I'm just going to stick around, try to give you all the action you can. We'll just talk about some football here. Still not seeing what happened to Tua. We're on fourth down. They're going to have to go for it here. I'm going to guess Tua tries to run for this first down. Gets hurt pretty good. My guess, concussion. I mean, that's what he's known for. Tua steps up. Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Tua knocked clear out again. Oh, no. That's brutal. And oh my goodness, the man who died himself, Damar Hamlin, just ended a career, I believe, in Tua. He cannot take those. He cannot take those. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. So we're just waiting for these guys to get a lobby figured out. Damn, poor Tua. All right. Track drying is in progress, so hopefully. Can't believe Damar Hamlin did that to Tua. Man, poor Tua. Dude's cooked. So Tua does walk off the field, but roast Cheerios are not together. That's for sure. Tua lowering his head when he's got concussions. DeMar died by getting hit in the chest. Just let him hit him right in the chest. Man, some football players never learn. I broke my leg one time and I learned don't ever stand on one leg on a football field because if somebody comes through there and hits it, it will shatter from about the hip to the knee. That's what happened to me, anyways. So we are still waiting for these guys to try to get a lobby together to finish out our Dover race. This has been a series of unfortunate events. I don't think the lobby I'm supposed to be in is public. Tua going back to the locker room. Bro does not feel good, that's for sure. See if we got an invite. Yes. All right, we're good to join whenever these guys get going. Apparently, they done the multiple lobbies. Pick one that did not. Pick one that did not lag. I'm gonna do a 13% race. Try to make this official. Hearing that we're gonna have multiple pace laps here. All right, we should be good to join now. This probably leave us with one pit stop if they do enough pace laps to get under 48. So it's be one pit stop, 2 full runs. Multiple pace laps to start stage, or I guess the final stage now, no stage 2. This will make the race official if it can happen. We will pace and then set everybody back in order. So far, so good. Hopefully this will get going. Guys will be just waiting to get their positions. Well, thanks to everybody sticking it out. We're trying to run this thing and make it official. We just had some lag storms really hit us hard, and some guys should be waiting here on the front stretch, yes, to get past. And that will be the case. Kind of got Ben out there on the track, but I think he's invisible, so it should be good. Pit road should be open this time, and everybody should go down to pit. Now my camera is going to be all over the place, so I won't be in sort of a synchronized order where I know where everybody's going to be. But I'm going to leave you with this pit stop, and I'll be right back. Got to take a break to the little broadcaster's room. We'll be back with the end of the race if everything stays cool. Alright, so we're coming up on a choose rule, I do believe. This should be what happens this time by. As these guys have been through it tonight trying to get things going. And if anybody's not aware, South Alabama is beating Northwestern State 87-10. Holy shit. So the NFL will force Tua to retire after that big hit. That sort of a career ender. Alright, choose rule this time by. Everybody should be in position, back on the lap down they were on and whatnot. Have Parley and Dan the man up front there. Got Corey down there. Hollywood's on the outside there with Jason. That'll be your top 5. Everybody else starts to get in order here. Looks like so far so good to try to get to the end of this thing. Should be 1 pit stop to get to the end of this race. Once again, thanks for everybody hanging out and everybody who's still here trying to watch the conclusion of this race. Is much appreciated. We'll keep our fingers crossed as we go by the skew car restart zone this time. We should be going green to try to get the finish of this race in here at Dover. Control goes to Parley, and he is off here at Dover for our last and final stage. Oh, and a wreck already. Ben and the 11 go up into the wall, and that might bring out the caution to start this final stage, and it will. Everybody is down to a snail's pace, and we will start this thing out with a caution in the last stage. I think the 11 there, I'm not quite sure who it is. He had the pass-through penalty earlier. That's B. Nizzy. He got down off the apron and got up into the 6. 2-car crash brings out the caution. This will cut things down a little bit, but 1 pit still will be required to get to the end of this thing. Once again, I'm going to apologize for all the camera switching. Everybody's not in a real order here where they started, so I'm not going to know who I'm switching to each time. But we do know Parley is going to be your leader whenever we get back around, try to restart this thing again. Crashing there before he even got through turn number 1. All right, Parley, Corey, Dan the Man, Kenrod, Jason, Crimson, top 6. Restart zone of skew car has been passed, and we're off again here in the last and final stage. Let's see if everybody rather can get through this first turn. That wreck's going to help somebody back there who was off the lead lap. The 11 there, once again, having a little issue, I think. Gets into the 48 of Shepard. Shepard's trying to make some moves here through the back of the field. Dan the Man's up there fighting for the lead down to the inside on Parley. Can he take the lead there in that 15 car? Too strong on the high sides of 17. Not going to be clear back down to the inside. Could have this preferred run. They touch doors. Coming down the backstretch. Not going to have it clear down on the inside. Dan the Man getting a good push here from Corey, followed by Kenrod and Jason all down there on that bottom line. Once again, oh no! 17's up into the wall there. We're going to have Scattered Brain. Hollywood's up into the wall back there. Everybody going to make it, though, as we are in tight quarter racing coming off of 2, and it stays just as clean this time by. Once again, I want to apologize to everybody for all the lag storms happening. I know it's forced some people to stop watching, but we are bringing you this conclusion of Dover. So far, so good. 1 pit stop going to be required if it stays green. Depends on if they hit the money lap or not. 38 laps remaining down the backstretch here. Let's see who got up front. I think Corey was a. Oh no, Rico had to expire the engine there. Let's get back up to the front here. Need the 31. Dan the Man, that's close enough. Corey's in the lead. This will give us a good look at everybody up front here. Dan the Man made a real good move to try to get up there to the front, but then Corey was the winner of that battle in the end. So Corey's going to try to hang on to it here. A weather-stricken race. And Corey, he's been running strong all night. Could have a chance to get up there and pull a win out of this thing, but it's got to stay green. Trying to get that pit stop in. Move back here to kill it like Jason's sitting in 3rd. He's got Showstopper. No, that's Crimson. Nope, Showstopper there. Sorry, 77-51 sort of look alike from a distance. Hollywood, you seen him get mixed up in all that earlier there in turn number 1 and 2, and that kind of shuffled him back here towards the end of our top 10. There's Crimson just ahead of Hollywood's got Rillo behind him. Rillo making some moves up through the field here. looking for himself a good finish there in that 20 car. Dak Foo's up here trying to get up into this top 5. Wait, he is the top 5, sorry. 19. You know, he had a good run before stage 2 went to hell. It's good to see him back up here where he belongs. Crimson makes a move on Jason down to the inside. Possibly got Jason up there close to the wall. Dak Fu has to just shuffle in behind the 23 there. Kenrod's looking at all that happen out in front of him. Parlee has now moved all the way back to behind Dak Fu. There's Rillo still trying to make things happen. He's got Hollywood coming up on the bumper now. 24 G-Dog, we've seen him been fighting all over the place this evening. Now he's trying to move up here into all this bend up there now. I think he might still be a lap down, not sure. Rillo unfortunately had to leave this race. Hopefully it wasn't a car issue. Dan the Man, he's got Showstopper coming up the rear. Clip that one. Down to the inside goes Dan the Man. Maybe not a good corner there for Corey. Now Dan will be the leader here at Dover, and Showstopper is going to look to make a move down through the inside. Corey's got to get down and get in that third position. He does so. Now he's got Jason and a slew of cars coming back up the field. This will tighten up this battle for the lead. As guys know, there's just one pit stop to get through all this. That will put us at 29 laps to go going down this backstretch. A caution after this lap, I think, will get us to the end. We're looking at 24 to a tank. So I think if we were to have a caution at lap 28, we'd be right on the money for it. Oh, back there I thought I saw some discrepancies for track position. Got some 2 wides back here in the back part of our top 10. It's looking around 8th position there with Crimson Sky right behind Kenrod. Hollywood's trying to make something happen as they pass Rillo. Rillo maybe fighting hard here on the inside. Hollywood's going to have that preferred outside line if he don't touch the wall. Still door to door back there, the 20 and the 21. Hollywood wins the battle into turn number 1 against Nascarillo there. See Haybell in the 2 trying to work his way back up the field. 77 of Showstopper sitting in second position. There you go, Rico. Tell Dover tell Miles the Monster how you really feel. Good run here by Showstopper. He's looking real solid here in second position. We could start seeing some pit stops probably about the next 3 to 4 laps. Some guys trying to get down there, be that early pitted car, try to force people to chase them. I think if you run a little long here, could help you out as well, especially if you're up front there. Dan the Man gets a little swirly off of turn number 2. Showstopper looks to the inside, back to the outside, and doesn't make anything happen. Decides to just stay right there in order. Yes, if we can stay green here, we should be looking good. Still got some battles back here in the back to figure out. Elvis against the 18 there of B. Nizzy. I do believe who that is. No, B. Nizzy's in the 11. 18, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm going to have to take me some time to get used to all these numbers. I got to give the 18 SMAF his rights there. Oh, I see somebody in the wall. 48 of Shepherd's hard down and around into the wall right here on pit road. I think he was just trying to pit and just couldn't make it happen. Unfortunately, a mistake going in there, but leaves the bottom open here, Dan does. Got Showstopper there on his rear. Oh, he got down into Showstopper. And that's going to, congest the field there a little bit around third position. It's got Jason forced to the outside. Got Corey trying to make a move there on the inside. Parlee, Dak Fu even there on the inside trying to make something happen. Kenrod stuck to the outside as Crimson's down on his inside. We got some cars pitting there in that group. 31 and the 21's going to go down pit road here. And now that was a good, battle there down pit road. That's what I figured those guys would do. They'd try to, pit close to 24 there. We're starting to see some guys with the fuel lights on. Going to see a slew of guys go down pit road. Don't know if I saw somebody come up on the track or not. I think Rillo already out of fuel. There's a big group down pit road right there. Showstopper. It looks like Dan the Man won the battle in there. Parley maybe even beat the 77 down there, but not by much. Maybe about by half the front fender. Guys still remain on track. As you see the 19 of Dak go down pit road right now. The 6 of Ben goes on around. Don't know if he has made his pit stop yet or not. Could be looking to run it long. Hope for a caution or something to come out. I think he was a lap down to start this. Oh, gets off the apron up into the wall there. And yes, Ben will go down pit road this time. It's not what he wanted to see going to pit road, was napping that wall. I've seen Shepard have issues going down pit road on his one required stop of the stage. Not going to end the way he wanted it to. Dan the Man, I believe, got a speeding penalty as he did not come out with the rest of those guys. A great race going to be ruined there. Corey, I think, might be the guy to take on the point. Right now, the 47, the one in the lead going down pit road, Dak Fu. He was coming down pit road after a lot of these guys. He's going to start his move off pit road right now. We'll keep an eye out there on the track, see where he's going to come back around to. 48 just now goes around. Dak possibly, if he didn't get a speeding penalty there, that might have been a good pit stop for him. We'll have to see how everything works out. Like I said, 47 was the leader at the moment going down pit road. SMF in the 18 down this time. 47 of Bowhunter is now going to be coming off pit road. See Ben in the 6 starting to get past once again. 31 did come back out in the lead. I think just a bad pit stop there for a few guys, and that's going to ruin their run here at Dover, I do believe. In view is your top 5. Hollywood's trying to race for the win here against Corey. As it is coming down to it, folks, as the all the required pit stops are now over. Showstopper right there in third. Got Parley pushing him up the track. Jason not far behind him. I think these guys in that front 2 group is going to have some problems with those guys running up on them. We'll stay right here with Showstopper. Here in third position as him and Parley try to push it up the field. Right now, as it sits, you've got 2 Chevrolets up here in the top 5, along with 2 Fords and a Toyota. Looking ahead, yes, we have a slow car up there. I'm not sure if he's slower, just a little off the pace. Had a bad pit stop. Those things can happen, but these leaders are going to catch him rather soon, I do believe. All right, so 77 and the 17 have now caught Hollywood. He's going to go up the track a little bit. I think maybe he hit the apron there. He'll be on the outside. Trades a little fender there with his teammate of Parley as the first pick in our Ruthless draft for Season 3. And now Showstopper and Hollywood will, or I'm sorry, Showstopper Parley will go around Hollywood here. And they crossed the line that time by. That would have put us way down in the teens here. 12 to go here from Dover, and it's tightening up between this top 4. I think Jason, unfortunately, not going to be able to catch them now. They'll have these draft, this little bit of draft down the straights, and that will, continue to sort of spread those guys out. Parley looking down to the inside. Showstopper tries to get down there to make it not happen. Corey goes way up the track. Going to be 3 wide for the lead this time by. Showstopper stuck in the middle. Corey's going to get up there, touch the wall. Parley's going to take the lead. And I think Showstopper lets out of it there just a little bit. Hollywood goes up with the block here, trying to protect spot number 3. Maybe he got off the apron there a little bit. I believe he did. It's going to be a little slow down the front stretch here. This might be what lets Corey and Parley run away with this thing. I'm going to try to find Parley here. He is our leader. And there he is. Got the 31 of Corey right there. Like I said, just a strong race out of these two guys in particular. We've seen them up at the front most of this race. And Miles the Monster is a tough track to tame. You know, it goes to Darlington for the namesake, but man, this track in its own right is very tough. Try to get a quick look around the field here. Jason finds Haybell to try to help him catch that top four. That was 5th and 6th there. SMAF, we saw him have some pit road troubles along with a few other guys. Ben just had to start a lap down to begin this whole show. Shepherd some incidents going down pit road. These two guys, I believe, got speeding penalties. They both was running up front and kind of ended their days with that last pit stop. A caution kind of the only thing in their pocket to help them now. But down the backstretch this time, just 7 laps remain. Oh, Hollywood back there getting loose off of turn number 2. That is a great place to lose your car. Oh, back up the track's going to let Showstopper by, I do believe. Just kind of been holding him up a little bit, maybe as the way Hollywood sees it. Showstopper now in 3rd. Like I said, rocket ship here the last 2 weeks. Unfortunately, lag last week sort of ruined possibly where he would have finished. Parley, though, looking good so far. A great racer in his own right. Be 6 to go. I would have only imagined that they abolished the burnout rule for the end of this race. 5 laps remaining, sorry. And they come out of 4 this time. It'll be 4 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. And Haybell made a move around Jason. He's now a part of this top 5. Watch out for that 2 car, possibly maybe the freshest tire out of these 4 vehicles ahead of them. Thanks to everybody tuning in, still deciding to watch. Oh, Showstopper gets off the wall back there. Hollywood's in danger of going down another position. As you can see that 2 car, Haybell trying to get things going. But so far, looks so good for Team Penske. Got 3 cars in the top 5 there. 3 laps remaining here at Dover. It's Parley. And, you know, you never know. Some karma could be coming his way. He had the bump and run to win stage number 1. He has Corey back there. I'm sure he's not afraid to make a racer's move to try to get a win here. Corey's been racing here quite a bit in the Ruthless Racing Pro Series and still looking for that lucrative win. It's 2 laps remain here from Dover. When we come back by, out of 4, it'll be 1 to go, presented by Skew Car. Up the track a little bit goes Corey. He's going to lose a little bit of that momentum that he had going towards the 17. It is the last lap. No, that'll be it. They are going to continue with the burnout rule. And that'll be it. Parley, the winner. I was unaware that the burnout rule is still in effect. Nonetheless, all the same, Parley finally finishes this long race here at Dover. Who thought a mile could be so long? But yes, it'll be Parley, your winner here from Dover, as he hits the burnouts here at Dover. Not an easy place to get some burnouts in. Highly banked here on the front stretch. Don't drive backwards and get kicked out there, Parley. There we go. He's going to back it across the line, and that will be the end of that. Parley, your winner here at Dover in the 2nd race of Season 5. An unfortunate day for all the lag storms and everything. Let's try to get a look at who finished where. Parley, Corey, and Showstopper, your top 3. Hollywood finishes 4th. Haybell's going to finish 5th. I think Jason nabbed 6th position. He did. 7th went to see who seventh went to. Seventh goes to Crimson Sky, your pole sitter for today. Kenrod in eighth, G-Dog in ninth. Top 10 rounded up by Elvis, Bo Hunter, Dak, Dan the Man, NASCAR Rillo, then Shepard all finished on the lead lap. Your top 15. Ben finishes 16th, 1 lap down. SMAF 2 down. B Nizzy 3 down. Rico, unfortunately, expired engine, did not get to finish this last stage. All right, so we'll get our top 3 in here. Hopefully get our top 3 in here, get them interviewed. So we wait for Parley. Get on the 17 car. And we will wait for our race winner here at Dover if those guys want to join the booth. Once again, thanks to anybody who stuck it out, still watching. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Much appreciated. Ruthless Nation is the best nation. Another abysmal Thursday night football game. Unfortunate lag storms. All right. Let's get this chat turned up. All right, got the 17 in here. Parley is able to get this thing done here at Dover. Took a lot of waiting. Had to wait for the jet dryers to blow all the lag off the track about 20 times. But eventually we got this finished without a stage 2. Just talk about how crazy that was. You kind of kept that car up there all night. The move you made in stage 1, little bump and run there to get the win there. So basically a sweep for you other than the pole tonight. So just speak on your race there, Parley.
Yeah, I mean, first I just want to, apologize to Crimson. I'd never raced like that. I just saw an opening and it felt like I had a car length ahead, and so I just want to apologize to Crimson on that. So other than that, it was a really good race. I mean, of course, aside from the lag storms, that kind of sucked throughout the whole race, but stuck through it. 17 car felt really good. It was glued to the bottom of that track. That last move at the end, I don't know what happened. I know Corey and they kind of got up, and I don't know, there was a lane at the bottom, and I took it, and it worked out well, so I didn't expect that to happen, but pulled through, got the win. I knew I was on fresher tires than Corey, but I saw him catch up to me a little bit at the end. The damage was kicking in a little bit on my front, but that was fun. I don't know how we all kept it there. I thought that was it because it was 3 wide coming out of, I think, 4, and Hollywood was right behind. I thought it was going to be over, but we all kept it together. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, great, points day for you, and more importantly, great finish by all your teammates. I believe 3 of you made the top 5, so Penske looks good after this race.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But thanks for being in the booth, man.
Yes, sir, and congratulations on that win. It's a tough one to get, and you was able to do it.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. And we'll move on over to our 31 car of Corey. Man was up front all day battling his ass off. Not sure exactly where he finished in stage 1, but you were certainly there for the end of this thing. Kind of speak on your race and then what your point of view was like whenever everything went 3 wide for the lead there at one point.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. Yeah, we had a good car all day. It felt good. I really wanted to get my first win here. I practiced my butt off, but just came up short to Parley. Shout out to him. He had a hell of a car. Yeah, I had the lead there for a little bit, and I just missed my marks in turn 1, and I kind of checked all of us up. We were 3 wide coming off 2. I have no idea how we saved it either. It feels good to race beside people when you don't have to sit there and hit the D-pad to look over at other people, to see where they're at. You can just focus on you. So it was a lot of fun, and looking forward to next week.
Yeah, well overrun out of there, Corey. I mean, you always put on a good race whenever you show up here in the Pro Series. So glad you was able to get yourself a top two. All right, we'll move on over to
Appreciate it.
Showstopper. Yes, sir. In that 77 machine, a rocket ship all night. Felt like you had maybe the greatest chance to nab a win here this evening, but unfortunately did not work out. Same thing from you. Please, let's just hear about your race and what was it like going three wide for that lead there. What did you have to do to try to combat what was happening around you? Yes, sir. Congratulations to you on the top three. Certainly something not easy to do with such a large field. So he was able to hold the reins and bring it in for some good points.
I give a shout out to all the Trackhouse guys. Good job tonight.
Yes, sir. There you go, Corey. Seen Hollywood join. You got something to speak on?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody that stuck around tonight. It took a lot to get that finish in. The game was not being cooperative with us. Not just the people on the stream, but the fans as well, and obviously you in the booth. We had a lot of downtime there. Um, yeah, I mean, definitely not the way we wanted to start the season. I feel like we've had a lot of stuff happen um, that we've never really seen happen. I mean, we had a crazy race at Vegas, and then rain there or lag, and then pre-race today, the Discord chat just went out on us. We had to scramble to get chats up, um, and then we load into a lobby that we think was good, and we're not even through stage two before that makes a ass word on us. So just want to thank all the drivers that are going to stick through it. Still had 20 on track tonight, so definitely proud of all the guys for showing up and racing the way we do. When we're on track and we're racing good and the lobbies are working, um, I don't think anybody else out there puts on a better show with faster cars. So, um, ton of respect to the guys, and hopefully these issues will be resolved going into next week at Texas, because that's a high-speed um, two-lane track that I think a lot of us will have fun at if we can get a good lobby going. So, um, yeah, I mean, just cross your fingers, boys.
Hopefully we'll see Hollywood in the booth for that one, possibly. But could see me out there at Texas. But yeah, same deal. Hopefully everything goes smooth next week. Congratulations to Parley getting that win, and Corey coming in second. Showstopper rounding up our top three for that'll be three from the booth this evening. But yeah, next week take on Texas. If you're interested in the Ruthless GT Pro Series, All-Star race in the karts at a very hilly track, so that'll be interesting to watch. Tomorrow is Friday. Not much going on Friday, but Saturday got college football. Sunday you got NFL. That's going to do it for me. It's been a long one, unfortunately. Thanks to everybody who stuck around. Ruthless Nation's the best nation, as always. Thanks to all of our drivers that stuck it out as well. And we'll look forward to seeing y'all next week. Rock on, race on, Ruthless Racing.